Hey guys, it's Puka here, and today I'm gonna make this very short and educational video of the upcoming jungle changes for 8.10 and why they suck. Alright, so for starters, let's let's go through all the changes that have happened within the last 2 months in League of Legends for the jungle. Well, I believe in patch 8.6, we had a Cinder Hulk nerf, which caused a lot of the really good, OP Cinder Hulk tank junglers to be not only nerfed on their Cinder Hulk, but their trinket warding one. The skirmish. It's not the skirmishers, but it was a tracker's knife. Tracker's knife was taken away, and there's no sight stone, and yeah, that's a problem. Jungle was part of the warding team, as I like to call it. But okay, fine, that's okay. A couple weeks later, we got another nerf in the forms of more Cinder Hulk changes, which nobody appreciated, or at least I didn't personally. But I mean, sure, I was playing the OPs and I was just trying to get my free LP and my, Silver 3, solo queue games. Yeah, I was. But I mean, can you blame me? No, they're the best. So let's continue on a little bit, and now in 8.9, which is coming out in I think like a week or so at the time of making this video, Warwick's getting nerfed, and he's going to be useless because they're going to nerf him into the ground because they haven't for like a year and a half, 2 years since his update. Alright, fine. 8.10. We've got a change that is pissing me off. Couple, actually. So, this video is made like 8 hours after this post has come out. I've thoroughly reviewed it, and I feel kind of hurt personally because I'm a support and jungle man, and my mains in the jungle are people in my elo at Silver 3, which are like, I play Skarner, Sejuani, tanks that maybe deal enough damage to be useful and don't really win the game on their own. Well, and definitely Warwick, who's, about to die in a minute. So let's have a quick conversation. All right. So for starters, they want to reduce the early lane pressure from junglers. Well, that's neat. Would you like to just take a role out of the game instead? That's probably better. I would rather play a role where I'm useful. That's why I play support sometimes, especially right now, because I feel like jungle already has nothing. At the beginning of Season 8, there was this thing called the jungle difference, which meant the winners of the game were basically who had the better jungler, or who positioned better in teamfights as a jungler. Well, now it's, who's the better AD carry, or who's the better support. And, at least in low elo, like Silver 3. But, I mean, I'm finding that to be kind of the case like everywhere. Anyway, I feel like jungler already just doesn't have enough pressure. So, anyway, they want to increase the number of jungle v jungle interactions in the early game. Well, that sounds great. It sounds like a great idea. But to do that, they're going to have to make this game more team-based. And to do this particular thing, they're going to have to make the game more 1v1 based, where they want the best top laner to win the game. They want the best mid laner to win the game. They want the best AD carry to win the game. They want the best support to win the game. They don't want the best anything to win the game. They want the best team to win the game. That's what they should be looking for. The best team. They should be making the game to where the best team wins the game. Not the best players, the best team. I would rather have people that were all working together and all on the same page, if we're all silvers, than diamonds who are going to sit there and yell at each other and all argue and not make the right choices because of the arguments. Anyway, They want to encourage a variation in optimal pathing. Riot, Riot, Riot. Have you watched a low elo game? There's no optimization at all. Dude, I feel like sometimes I'm the only one who builds Thornmail against all AD comps, alright? Like, come on, people. It's not hard. If there's a Yasuo top lane, Zed mid, Warwick jungle, Tart, like, and let's say like a Twitch and a, like a fucking Garen support. Please, 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 just build a Thornmail. Just if you're a tank, build a Thornmail, and you'll win the game. I'm telling you. Stack armor, be obnoxious. But so there's no optimization in low elo, so this is just gonna cause people to quit the game, right? You're killing your own game here. Anyway, now they want to reduce mana restraints as a hard blocker for champions that want to jungle. Riot, here's a secret. We pick the best champions for each role. People like Orin, they're not junglers for a reason. Changing this, probably not going to help them, because we're going to have to pick up a brand new playstyle, even if they are the best. Riot, fix this. Don't do this one. That's my tip to you guys. Puka's giving you guys a little bit of help here. But that's not even my biggest complaint of the day here. My biggest complaint of the day is actually this. There will only be one Rift Scuttle on the map at any given time. The spawn location will be determined randomly, with a lot of notice given ahead to where it will be going to spawn. Its rewards are also higher than on live, which is right now at the moment. So, problem one that I'm seeing here is one Rift Scuttle. That's a bad idea. I think we need at least two on the map at all times, because I think at the moment you're punishing the jungler who is going out of their way to help their team. So let's look at two junglers here. You have Nunu, you have Nidalee. Nidalee doesn't really do that many Rift Scuttles. They don't care. They're better off trying to get a gank off and spending their time doing that. Nunus, they want every single one of them fucking Rift Scuttlers, man. Every single one. On purpose, for a reason. They're trying to get them. Okay? So, you're punishing champions that are more team-centric and giving a better chance to champions who are more solo queue orientated because of you wanting to allow the junglers that take objectives to be able to take less objectives. Riot, I think we have a problem. Riot, you need to fix this. Like, now. Because this is not a good idea. Like, okay, situation time, right? Because of this change, which I'll explain in a minute, it's going to take 4 camps or 2 in a Rift Scuttle. Or 3 if you do a full Krug clear, which nobody's going to do. There is not one champion that will benefit from a full Krug clear. Not one. I 100% believe that. Because Krugs at level 2 hit so hard. Okay? Nerf Krugs, and this is fine. But, no. Anyway, back to this. Let's say the Nunu, right, decides to do 2 in a Rift Scuttle. Well, what if the Nidalee reads that and makes a decision to go find Rift Scuttle, either take it because Nunu's clear is relatively slow, or kill the Nunu? Because Nunu does nothing at level 2. What's that gonna do to the game? A Nidalee with a kill, because no matter what, she's probably gonna get a kill or a flash out of the Nunu. She's going to get information on where he is, on which side of the map. Literally, it's the freest shit for people like Nidalee, Master Yi, carry junglers. Like, if you're a carry jungler that does a lot of damage in the early game, yeah, you basically just win because of this. Okay? Kayn is going to do this. Kayn will probably go Raptors to red to wherever the fuck the Rift Scuttle is. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Riot. You're setting these champions who have to do this clear way behind champions who have to do this clear. Because nobody's doing this clear. Good decision. Good decision. Good decision. Way to go. Way to go. Anyway, let's get to the next part, where Riot's grand idea is, let's take junglers out of the game even more. Have you ever been in a game and you've had that experience where the enemy jungler is in every lane at all times doing everything, and your jungler is AFK farming and doing nothing? Well, if your jungler does that, you have the one that's going to win you the game. If your jungler does this or this somehow, you're going to probably lose. Okay? The jungle difference is no joke. But hey, welcome to League of Legends, where it doesn't matter, because you're just gonna lose your elo anyway. But hey, this is all coming from the brain of a Silver 3, so take it with a grain of salt. Have a great day, guys. Peace.